time to take a look at what's new this week in Warframe while I try to do a few other things all at the same time because I'm having a few technical difficulties. This week's Archon hunt will be the Amber Archon Shard, which means Archon Nora with an extermination and disruption, which means Chipper will be selling, of course, the Crimson Archon Shard, and as every week when he brings that, don't mind if I do. Power Strength, always useful. And after last week's, let's just call it incident with the circuit, this week should be Excalibur, Trinity or Ember, basically return to 1, and it's sad you have to actually choose one of these if you want to, of course, go to the Steel Path circuit to get a hold of the Incarnate Genesis device, that in theory should be week 6, so Zylock, Cyber, Dread, Despair, Hate. I got the Zylock. This is the second complete rotation they've done. 1, 2, there it is. 3 owned from this. Even though it's only been here once. Because of course it did glitch last time we had week 6 that was followed by week 6. One of only 2 weeks I've actually completed all of it, but remember, of course, whatever you pick, well, it's got to be that, doesn't it? First will be the tier 5 reward, whatever you pick. Second will be the tier 10 reward, because have the rest of them. This is why it's kind of weird they're updating on the 27th, considering week 7 would start next week, so the update coming, well, stay tuned for that one. Nightwave acts this week. Elite acts defeat a Silver Grove Spectre and defeat the Ropolis. Normal acts mine 6 rare gems in the Orb Vallis, complete 1 mission with only a single pistol and a glaive equipped, so you're dual wielding, basically 1 hand for pistol, 1 hand for melee. Complete 3 Sabotage missions, complete 3 Railjack missions, and fully socket 3 Ayatan sculptures. Cred offerings this week. They finally actually fixed it when Nahal's Elite key actually returns, that is actually just called Enter Nahal's Elite. It's right next to the actual Elite itself. That should have been a thing from the get-go. This should never have appeared randomly down here in amongst all the other things, like, you know, the Stanax helmets. Yes, there is another one this week. Auras, there is EMP Aura, Rifle Lamp always pretty good, 27% damage for all rifles. Not snipers, not shotguns, just normal rifles. Holster Amp, 60% damage for 3 seconds when you swap weapons. And Rejuvenation, Team Health Regeneration. There is the Grinlock Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Karak Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Falcor Shock Camo Skin Blueprint. Lots of blueprints. The Heat Sword blueprint for the actual Heat Sword, which I'm really glad there's more than one weapon this time round. There is the Ceramic Dagger blueprint as well. These are to build the actual melee weapons. And the Dark Dagger blueprint as well. Kind of the only way to get the blueprint to build these weapons if you don't already have them. There is the Saturn 6 Sigil, the Kinetic Siphon Trap Decoration, Landing Craft Decoration, as is Grol's Thumper Floof. Augment-wise, Electric Shield Augment 4 Volt. The Viper's Efficiency, yeah, it's for a single one, sadly. And the Tetra's Projectile Speed. That one can actually be fairly useful. Don't forget, of course, if you have Helmets Invigoration segment, now is the time to go in and actually check on it, because this resets every week with the weekly reset, and every frame and every invigoration is different for everybody, but every 10th one mutates and allows you to put it on whatever frame you want to. Running over to see what Teshin has this week. Actually quite a few people. That makes a change. It's not like he's selling the Umbra Forma, that only comes once every 8 weeks. It's the 3 Forma bundle. 75 Steel Essence or 35 Platinum. That is where our value of Steel Essence to Platinum comes from. Hence the reason I keep saying some of the Rivens cost way too much, because that's basically 35 Platinum and the Rivens that they're selling are worth maybe half that at the same price of these. But hey, 3 former if you do a lot of steel path, always worth it, because that's actually not that much considering it's half the price of an Umbra former. Everything else in here, yeah, they may actually pay some attention to this one day. And lastly, starting this week on July 19th at 11 AM ET is week 1 of Recall 10-0. 5 weeks of... I'm going to say the words new tactical alerts, but the kind of not, because this is the whole recall. It is returning kind of events that they haven't really gone too much into. So starting July 19th at 11 AM ET until July 27th at the same time, just says wake up Tenno, you're not dreaming, Vor is back. Take him down and make him wish he never disturbed your cryo sleep. Because the first week is literally called Vor's Prize. I'm hoping there's 3 different alerts in this because there are 3 rewards. Darvo's Noggle, a Orokin Catalyst. Kind of a shame this is Blueprint. They're supposed to be celebrating their 10-year anniversary, and so far it has been nothing more than a huge embarrassment for the company. And Vor's Recall Glyph. So I'm looking forward to see how this event plays out. We will find out on July 19th, and with that we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.